know how you see it.
What? Yeah, I don't know how I see it either. What's up, everybody? How are you? It's the voicemail dump truck, don't you know, on this Thursday, October 24th.
What happened?
2024. We're wheeling and dealing. We're handing out dumps like they're going out of style, and we're here to pick them up off the laundry room floor. What's going on? My name, as I'm sure you know, is Jeffrey Bacalar. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm joined by a threesome of go-getters and all-around great people. Nikki Grayson, how are you?
Hey, what's up? I'm good. I'm sniffly, but it's like 90 degrees outside.
Sniffly?
Yeah, like allergies? Yeah, but
sure.
It's too hot for that.
Yes, as we all know, allergies can only exist in perfect 72 degree room temperature. I wish you well. Take some Nasonex. Jan Ochoa.
Hello, I'm here. I bought a 10-year-old camera, and I'm regretting it.
Okay.
Don't put your problems on this program. That's for me and not you to do. Dan Reichert,
Hello.
what's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I'm feeling good.
Great to
I just
hear.
had a pound of broccoli.
Oh, how is your green vegetable journey treating you?
I'm doing it. I'm getting some fruits and vegetables now. I'm working them in.
A pound of broccoli, you say?
Yeah.
What's your gas situation like?
Like farts?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I just finished it, so I can update you throughout the show.
Okay, yeah, because
it's happening.
It's
I've been
gonna get
having
you.
gurgles and burgles going on in my stomach for the last couple of weeks. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're introducing a whole new variety to your body. I would imagine that's going to be
fiber.
I think it's good. It's probably good for me.
Was this like Chef Reactions telling you, or a doctor telling you?
No,
like,
this was my stomach for the last few weeks. Everything post Japan. I think after all the travel kind of calmed down, my stomach was like, all right, you need to
you weren't eating
rethinking
well.
things.
Being
was not
unkind
eating
to
well, drinking a lot, not eating very well, a lot of travel, a lot of time zone stuff, and my body was just kind of like, all right, settle down a bit here.
So you were just like, well, I'll put a Band-Aid on this whole situation. Where's a pound of broccoli?
Exactly. And then Saturday I'm running a half marathon, so
Are
it should be good.
Are you getting just like a bag of broccoli? Or are you dismantling a head of broccoli?
Yeah.
Costco big ass thing with individually wrapped bags. So I throw the bag in the microwave to soften it up, toss it around with the olive oil and the seasonings, throw it in the air fryer for 5 or 6 minutes.
All right, so you're taking some of the nutritional value out of that. I feel like a little bit,
By air frying?
but not. No,
cooking
probably
it that
maybe
much.
not that much, right? It's probably mostly intact.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's still better than what I was doing.
That's true.
You're right. Like for sure, if your baseline is just like horrific diet, and then you go to just a little bit of broccoli, you're already in the butter zone.
Oh yeah. I'm feeling all right.
Good for you. What else you eating, bud?
Water.
Eating some water.
That's a good
too.
snack.
It's good too. And Oreo Coca-Cola.
Okay.
So that's less good.
It's great because since I'm running the half marathon on Saturday, I got an excuse to carbo load Friday night. So I'm going to make a big ass thing of macaroni and cheese and put a bunch of KC Joe's French fry seasoning on it and
Yeah,
some
I don't know if that's
barbecue
like
sauce.
I don't know if that's what all the world's greatest athletes do by carbo loading.
I never called myself a great athlete, but I've done this I got Noodles and Company last half marathon. That was fine. Big ass thing of mac and cheese.
But adding all like the crazy spices and stuff, that seems
Spices are free though.
Yeah,
but that's no. Well, they're free like from a nutritional penalty kind of thing. Of course, Nikki, but I'm more talking about like buttholes. I'm talking about that. I'm talking just about like
my butthole has been through so much with my diet of my life. It is a grizzled veteran, aged decades further than my own.
It's
body.
true. Whenever I think of your butthole, I think of just like Lieutenant Dan at New Year's Eve.
Yeah, my butthole is from like the 1820s.
You know that guy who's he takes his kid's blood and replaces his blood with his kid's blood.
Yeah.
And then he said he has the dick of an 18-year-old now. Do you think that your butthole is older than you are?
Yeah, but no. Here's the thing: it's not age, because when you say aged, it makes me think that it's been like ravaged through horrors and trauma. That's not the case, because I don't have it's like the Taco Bell thing. Everyone's always oh, you're gonna shit your pants, you're gonna have a fucking toilet time. No, my butthole doesn't have all this crazy trauma because it's used to this diet. So I eat these things that people are like, oh, you're gonna have crazy shits. No, my butthole has been used to this for 40 fucking years. So it's more like a grizzled. It's done like several tours in Iraq. It's not old.
It's a veteran.
It's just seen shit and knows how to deal with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
No
it
one's
has.
gonna say anything about my joke.
No,
What-
yeah,
It's
what?
seen some shit. No, I got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was good. I just
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted it to be pointed at, which is what we're doing now, or if you wanted
Sure.
it to kind of be slid in there
Sure.
Well,
like a suppository.
no, I get it.
Wow,
I
good
just,
one.
every now and then I feel like it's worth recognizing the gems.
No, for sure.
It's like my asshole was on like SEAL Team 6 and wasn't the one that shot Bin Laden, but the one that wrote the book and got rich off of, saying like, oh, I might have shot Bin Laden. That's my butthole.
That's rich.
if I did it.
The butthole Bin Laden story.
My favorite thing when we
My
launch
butthole
into
killed its wife and a waiter.
my butthole and the Bronco. My favorite
If it
thing when
doesn't
the glove don't fit. My favorite thing when we go into one of these is just imagining this is someone's first episode.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is our podcast on our video game website. Hello.
It's possible. Speaking of first time on a podcast, I've had a hot dog situation that needs talking.
Okay.
Okay, it was of
I've
my
been-
own volition to eat 9 hot dogs last week.
It's so didn't start with that, Jan, but it certainly was exacerbated by your stunt, by your hot dog stunt. I told everyone about my hockey team trying to get with the hot dog steamer and the fucking abomination.
Yeah.
And like I started posting pictures of it happening in real time at the Discord. If you want that hot content, go join the Discord. And then there was like other people talking like, "Oh wow, we should get one for like both of our teams and like we should do it all the time." And like the team we're playing tonight started it all off. Like so there's going to be 2 hot dog machines going
yeah.
tonight,
Hell yeah.
which is a problem personally for me.
No, it's not.
Then I start hearing about you guys and your hot dog other bullshit, which I don't know if we're supposed to talk about the hot dog bullshit, but like,
Why wouldn't we?
isn't there another hot dog thing?
Well, there is going to be a hot dog thing.
Oh,
later.
we talked about it. Yeah.
We talked about
Okay.
it.
Wait, what hot dog thing?
We-
That hot dog thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I just feel like I'm on an island a bit because I don't love hot dogs nearly as much as the people immediately around me, both
Yeah.
in pleasure and work. And I'm just sort of like caught, in between the buns of my undoing.
Yeah, no,
and
for
I
sure.
and I need to just talk about it. I just why does everyone like hot dogs so much?
Wow.
I don't know if I don't know. Is anybody here? Like, I think we talk about them a lot, but like, I think they're good. I like hot dogs. I'm not like obsessed with hot dogs.
Every time I have a hot dog, I think, why is every meal I have not a hot dog?
See, it's that attitude.
Okay.
It's that attitude. And it's the attitude of like all of these gentlemen that I play with,
Yeah.
sweaty and disgusting, getting off the ice, and then someone being like, "What do you want on your hot dog?" And I'm just like, I'm almost in tears because I'm like, I don't want that right now.
No, I think this is a you thing because I think the idea I'm picturing like at the end of a long run, at the end of like my thing on
Yeah.
Saturday, if they were like, because normally it's just like little styrofoam cups of like potato chips and maybe they'll have cookies and a banana. If they were just like, here's your hot dog at the
Yeah.
finish line, I would
You're
just go to
popping.
town and I'd be so
Yeah.
happy about it.
I guarantee you, if we call any friend of the site right now and ask, "Hey, TGAs, would you want a hot dog for free?" They'd say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think what's happening is
Who can I
that
call?
Nikki, I just
Call-
farted.
Oh, see? Well, that's
oh
good.
wow, I heard it.
wow.
I said I would update. So
I'm going to call TV's Charles Hart and see if he wants a hot dog.
yeah, please.
I think it's more of just like this very sobering reality of like the realization of like, hey, Backler, like you're totally in the minority on this hot dog thing, and you just have to like learn to live with it. And I think maybe that's like what's giving me the most kind of like hang up, the most agita, if you will.
Charles,
It's a
can
wee
I
bit
put
up,
you on
but,
speaker? I'm on a
I think you're
podcast.
overselling our love of hot dogs.
Charles is here.
Hello, Charles.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Charles, they can't hear you, but what other way? At the Giant Bomb at night this winter, if you were presented with a hot dog, would you eat the hot dog?
Just, is there a bun and is there ketchup?
Yeah, all of the things that you
Yeah.
could possibly want.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Everything I could possibly want. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
What? Yeah,
So
I'm
Charles
just.
said, yeah.
I'm on an island, folks. I just have to learn to live with it. I have to embrace the carnage. I think is the
Ben?
takeaway here.
Can I
Right.
put you on speakerphone real quick? I'm
Who
on
the
a
fuck are
podcast.
you talking to, Jan?
Okay.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
Ben
What?
Pack. If I say you attended the Game Awards this year, and if I offered you a hot dog in a bun, and you could get all the fixins, would you accept it?
Okay, we got to put the caveat on here that I don't eat red meat anymore.
Okay.
Does the scenario still play out if it's a veggie dog, or are we in an alternate reality where I still eat hot dogs?
We would have veggie dogs because there are like vegetarians that we associate with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I would take it. I would take a big bite, and I would smile and hug you.
Thank you, Ben. I'm gonna stop bothering you. I love you. Goodbye.
Love you, buddy.
Hello?
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to the Game Awards this year, but if you were on the couch and we happen to have a thing of hot dogs,
Yeah.
would you? Hang on, I'm getting a weird echo. Oh, okay. Would you accept a hot dog in that situation?
Yeah, I guess I'd have a hot dog.
Okay. Thanks, Jeff. I'll stop bothering you. That's 3 for 3.
Yes, everybody said yes.
Oh, that worked out. I guess I'm fixed now.
Oh, what a good show.
I just don't get it, guys. I just agreed to eat a hot dog.
Yeah, why'd you do that? The whole beginning was that you didn't want one.
See,
and
that's
all
like-
it took was one phone call. And you were like, yeah, fuck it, I'll eat a hot dog.
I got peer pressured into it. Maybe that's what I'm just
through
missing.
my contacts. Like, who would be funny to call? It's like, oh, I found the guy.
That's pretty good.
Man, laughter's the best medicine, huh?
It's very obvious that this is a call-in show. 707 exit flu is our phone number. You know what? I've had a turkey dog before that I like. I like turkey dogs.
We'll put some turkey on there. I just don't want you to think that your only option is mystery.
Yeah, yeah. There's something about the hot dog itself. Like, I'm a turkey dog boy. That's it.
Now, here's my counter to this.
Go ahead.
It's still mystery bits of turkey. It's not the good pieces of the turkey that you're getting when you get a turkey dog.
Yeah, I could live with that. I could live with that more than I could live with the pig parts, I guess.
Can we do something at the Game Awards? I just realized when you're talking about turkey dogs, I was like, I don't think I've ever had a turkey dog. And I realized
They're
I don't
good.
know what any hot dog I've ever had has been. Can we do a
great.
Pepsi
Oh, you want to do
challenge?
Pepsi challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, can we do a Pepsi challenge with a hot
Glizzy-
dog?
a glizzy
Like, can
challenge?
you
Hot
name
dog?
the animal this hot dog came from?
I think
So-
I probably could do that.
I
So-
think, yeah.
But okay, so look, okay. I think a lot of this is centered more around the idea of like exercise, 2 hours exercise, and then a hot dog, right? We can all agree like
Sure.
there's something weird about that, right? On its face.
No. Again, I would love it after a.
Come on, Nikki,
I'll
you're
eat-
fit.
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
come
but what
on.
I'm saying, like, I will eat anything after I've worked out.
Yeah, but doesn't
Yeah.
that like undo it? Isn't that like one step forward, 15 steps back?
Because if I think about it that way, then I could never eat again. Like, if I'm trying to split up the math and like, oh, I got to figure out how many calories I just burned relative to how many I'm putting right into my body, then I lose.
Okay. All right. Maybe I just have to like live in the now. Maybe I just need to like let go. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe my therapist is right. Maybe I just need to like shut up and just like enjoy
Just eat
yourself.
the hot dog. Here's the thing. The hot dog is there, right? You don't even have to do anything for the hot dog. The hardest part, honestly, of
They had brats,
of having,
too.
dude,
Brats,
you're
yeah.
missing out.
It's
That's
so
so
late.
brats.
It's so late at night, guys.
Now, is
Aren't
it
you gonna
late
eat anyway?
actually, or is it 9 o'clock?
No,
Yeah,
no.
it could
Well,
be at
like
night.
on Sunday was pretty early, all things considered. I think that was my moment. Tonight it'll be too late. They're gonna cook dogs at 12 o'clock at night. I'm not. having a hot dog
That
at 12
sounds
o'clock at
great.
night.
Well,
No. Okay, Nikki. Imagine, right? After Emma's wedding and after we go to that second bar, I opened up my backpack, and this whole time I've been steaming dogs
dude,
in your
that would've
place.
Fucking banged.
Maybe I just need a pretzel. Maybe I
How
just need a
different
big
is
old
this?
soft pretzel with
When we did
mustard.
Summer Games Fest and Game Awards before, we would always get those late night burritos. How is that?
Backlar
much
wasn't
different
getting the
than
late night
hot dogs?
burritos.
I got those. Look, I'm not, again, that late night burrito amongst friends partying and whatnot is a different
count, is what you're
contextual
saying.
position than exercising and playing a
Okay.
game of hockey and then eating it after that. That's what
may-
it is. It's the smell.
May I ask, is the paying for the burrito, do you feel like you then have to enjoy the burrito or eat through it
No.
versus a free hot dog?
No, it's not a transactional attachment. No, it's not like that. It's a fair question.
I love street hot dog.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
just got really distracted thinking about street hot dog. Walking out of a sport event.
Oh, that's
That's
the
at
best.
Staples Center. They got some
You
good
know
ones.
what?
Then you
If
got
so, if
lady
somebody
out there
offered
making
me
hot dog.
if somebody offered me a bunch of like cashews, candied nuts, I'd eat those. I'd eat your nuts.
All right, I'm going to call Ben back.
Hold on.
I'd eat those sheets.
Can we get nut hot dog?
Nut dog?
nut
Peanut
dogs?
dogs?
Can you
Peanut
get me
dog.
some nut dogs? You heard me right.
Okay, I'm on mochinut.com.
Okay.
And this doesn't seem like anything. So no.
Let me tell y'all the dessert glizzy I had where I put a banana in peanut
Yeah, it
butter
sounds
on a
good.
hot
That's
dog.
not a dessert. That's not a glizzy. That is the
What?
shape of a glizzy.
Are
It
you
is a
saying
that
it's
is
stolen
mostly
valor?
healthy. Yes, it's stolen valor. Of course, it's a perfect way to describe
hold on.
it.
But if you're eating 100% boof,
What?
beef, that's how they say beef in France.
Oh.
Oh, boof.
How is that
Part
not
of-
healthy? So that's count. That's 2.
Red meat. Red meat is not like the best.
Prote though.
It's prote for sure. But a banana with peanut butter? Come on.
Peanut butter got prote.
Peanut butter's
True.
mostly
True.
all right.
Peanut
I love
butter's
it.
Great.
I'm a quarter peanut butter. If we're being honest with
you get
ourselves,
that wet stuff, or do you stick with Skippy?
I'm an equal opportunity peanut butter
Peanut
guy.
butter.
Skippy super
Give me-
chunk every day.
Give me Jif, give me Skippy. I like natural. I like the organic, like mix it up yourself.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
never met a peanut butter that I didn't like.
What about a Nutella?
That's good too.
That's like
about
hazelnut
That's like a dessert
butter,
sunflower
but yeah,
butter?
I love that too.
Sunflower
Nutella's-
butter's too sweet for me.
I like almond butter. I like cashew butter.
I've been having
loaded-
protein waffles in the morning. Those
What
are
does
good.
that mean?
Sure, I think it's,
It's
just
just like
waffles
those
infused
Kodiak
with like
things?
whey protein, probably.
No, it's not. It's not like a workout. Well, I don't see it as a workout thing. It's just I think it's healthier waffles or something. But
protein.
yeah, you just throw them in
Do they
the,
taste like
toaster.
Eggos or different?
I haven't had an Eggo in probably 30 years, so I don't really know. But it is very convenient and easy.
Okay. Kodiak.
Wait, chat just says they just got
Protein.
recalled. Hang on.
Oh no.
Hey, a lot of food
Kodiak
is getting recalled, to be fair.
Waffle recall. Let me see. Oh my God, 3 days ago. Listeria? I have listeria?
No. You don't have listeria. There's a possibility you could get listeria.
You could. Get
Yeah.
it.
Oh dear. Wait, there's a blueberry. Yep, there's blueberry. Yep, that's exactly what I have. Huh.
Well. That's
I got
probably not
listeria.
good.
No,
don't.
I don't think it's like an automatic diagnosis.
It's 101.
I think you.
I think I have E. coli too. I saw that about the quarter pounders,
The
and I've
quarter
definitely had
pounder.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't go to Mickey D's for a
Oh,
while.
like that'll stop people
Oh
from
yeah,
eating
Dan. They're
McDonald's.
recalling literally all of them. You got to toss those bad boys away.
Just make, or
Do you
I'm
want,
sure
well,
they.
I only have 2 left in the box.
No,
you're
no.
fine.
So the
I'm
I'm eating
listeria
them every
won't-
day. Well, but my stomach is weird lately.
When did you
Okay.
buy them?
A couple weeks. No, wait, a week and a half ago.
You gotta
Oh.
just look at the bulletin. You gotta like see what it says and see if it matches up with the serial numbers and shit.
Well, it says all of them.
Oh, so it's very easy to now decide. Throw it away or don't, because you probably won't know.
Yeah, just eat the last 2. You're
You'll
fine.
just be like, whatever.
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna
you
eat
know
the last
what,
2.
though?
I mean, the rest are
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I saw that McDonald's story and then was like, you know what I would fucking crush right now? McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw there were like pictures of quarter pounders on
Yeah,
the
are you
CNN article
kidding?
I saw,
Are you
and I was
kidding?
like, I
That was
want
an
a quarter pounder.
advertisement.
Yeah,
that was an
yeah,
advertisement for McDonald's.
Hey,
It's the best thing that ever happened to them.
if you bought grunions from TJ's, don't, throw them away. They also got recalled.
They also listen. Food is bad now in this country. We
Turns
fucked up.
out if you made decisions like a couple years ago to get rid of a bunch of departments, shit fucks up, huh?
Well, sounds like we don't need the FDA either. Maybe we wouldn't have so many recalls if we didn't have a organization doing the recalling.
Make
looking
you
at-
fucking think.
Listeria is bugs.
Listeria's bugs?
The first image is horrifying. Are those in me?
Yes.
Well,
Well, I
What the
think
fuck are
all
those purple?
I think all bacteria is bugs.
It's
Oh.
that
If you
and
look at it.
protein. It's that and protein, Dan.
Oh, do I click the image? tab
yogurt,
here?
no,
sorry.
don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
no.
look at it.
Don't
He
look
did
at
it.
Listeria.
.mp3, that's the show. Sean?
What else is Costco recalling? Because I shop at Costco. Wait. It's a local. Okay, several products from Costco? Oh,
You-
no.
What I don't understand, I understand when there's a recall for like deli meat. I don't understand when there's a recall for stuff that you cook. Like, don't you cook
Oh.
waffles? Or at least heat
put 'em
them
in my
up to a point
toaster.
where like bacteria
Well,
dies?
But do
They
they
go on my
get up to
toaster.
200 degrees?
Is
Yeah.
it 200?
I don't know. I don't know how strong listeria is.
Hey,
Because like I always see like chicken getting recalled, and you're like, all right, well, aren't I gonna like destroy it in an oven at 400 degrees?
Purple People Eater in chat does say, when's the last time hot dogs got recalled?
Never.
It's true.
Yeah, because they're all
They don't even know what's in
alien.
there.
They're like it's all question marks
I
anyway.
like that.
can't call back.
I feel comfortable with that.
No, yeah,
Like, just
you
being
should.
Like, nah, no one knows. It's fine. Like that.
No,
I
you-
feel better about
Are
that.
you less
That is-
likely?
what does that mean?
Oh, yeah, no, no.
I feel better
If
about
you-
that.
If you watched a hot dog be prepared and they were like, "This is Wagyu
No,
hot dog meat,"
That's why I can't watch any like. But I know I would become vegan immediately.
The thing is, I've just never found that. Oh, I learned more about this food. I'm glad I learned that. Like
Sure.
it's never been a good thing.
This is
No,
Blood Club
we-
all over again.
No, it's the lack of it's the what is it like where you feel nothing from movies either. Like,
Yeah.
you'll just be like,
What?
that's the movie where they kill all the animals for our food. It's not
Well, you don't have to
real.
watch
But if it's a
that
movie.
part.
Movies are works.
Right,
movies
right,
are
right.
works.
Yeah.
They do
Anyway.
shoot animals for shoot.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then I don't want to see that.
Me neither.
Right, cool.
I don't even want to
cool.
know that. That's why I don't like it when my meat looks like animals. Like, I went to a restaurant once and ordered like a pork thing, and they brought out a fucking pig head, and it's like,
Ah, fuck that.
I don't want to see
They need
eyeballs
to
on my
prep you
plate
for that. That's smart. That's a lot.
close
That's
to
a
I'll
lot.
I'll eat a fish with the head on still. Yeah, that's
Nah, see, I don't even want that. I don't
That's
even
some
want that.
Jewish grandmother bullshit, Nikki. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about there.
fish cheeks though.
Woo!
Come on, gang.
Give me
Missing
them
out.
jowls.
I think if you
Yummy.
saw from farm to casing how a hot dog's made, you would like think
I would
twice.
get in my car and I would go straight to Pink's.
you'd be
and
like-
I would say,
I think 2 glizzies, please. extra glizzy.
"Y'all
I
see this
still-
cool documentary I just watched?"
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I still got hot dogs in the fridge right
That's
now.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Hell
Jen,
yeah.
even watching you, I watched some of that Mario Party thing you guys did, and just like watching you sink deeper into your spiral of
'cause
like,
the hardest part was the beers.
well, okay, yeah, I bet. Okay, that makes sense. What are those
Back-
PBRs?
Yeah, Pebbers.
Backlog, you know what he's doing for Extra Life, right?
We're
Yeah,
not
we had the
talking
whole
about that.
intervention to begin the
Don't
meeting.
you
Right.
remember?
But
Don't
are you going to
remember?
be no? What?
Am I going to be what?
Are you going to be like?
Am I
okay,
gonna call
was
the
gonna say, Are
cops?
you going to be
Maybe.
a buddy duddy like Minotti and be like, I don't know if you should do this, or are you going to be like us that see the vision and see what he's got going on here and recognize the brilliance?
No, I feel like this is not a situation where I'm like, art is subjective. No, this is like this is like I was desperately trying to make my case of like think
Buddy duddy.
of
detected.
like Jeff think this bad.
Not everyone's gonna
have we-
understand, like
No.
Jan, in your time, not everyone will appreciate
Yeah,
what you're
no.
doing, but history will look back
You're
fondly
just
on
like
your
Yeah.
decisions.
Picasso.
Have we
Thank you for
fully
recognizing the tribal
Kesha.
chief.
Again, I hate to make this analogy, but it's the first thing that popped in my mind. There is a belligerent proportion of people in this fucking insane country who are like, yeah, we should round up illegal immigrants and deport them. And none of them understand what the fuck that would look like. Not dissimilar to you, I don't think fully
same.
understanding what it would look like if you.
But that's the thing, right? we
did
can't
this.
we can't reasonably expect the first thing you said to happen. But the second thing, the Jan's thing, possible. Within the realm of possibility.
He's going to do it.
For a long time, they said, Jeff Bakalar, that man would never step on the moon.
It's true.
And then what happened?
They were
JFK
going
died.
around every day. They're like, life here is great. It's good to know we're just never gonna get on that moon.
Yeah, and then they called him crazy.
They called him
Aldrin and
crazy.
Armstrong.
They said, JFK, you'll never get to the moon.
You
And
know
then he
when
didn't.
you know when Led Zeppelin became a thing, the critics didn't like Apocalypse Now. The critics said this is garbage.
Halo
this is
2
Jan's-
was not well loved.
Look,
when it
I
came
get
out.
it.
This is Jan's
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now.
I gave my 2 cents. I thought about it long and hard because when I read his tweet, I was like, oh, this is funny. I can laugh along at this thing, and this seems like a fun thing. And then I thought about it. I thought about your dog, and I thought about all the other things that would make this the most insane and ridiculous thing that would directly contribute to the detriment of your mental health.
So on one side, you have visionaries that appreciate Jan, and on the other side, you've got Minotti, Bakalar, and Reddit.
Reddit? Don't
Yeah,
loop me
you're
in with
basically a Reddit.
You're on the
forum
Reddit
right
What do
now.
you mean? There's no way Reddit was I'm
that's
concerned about
we should
Jan.
do this. Like that's you, Bakalar. I read the
no-
Reddit comments in your voice.
That's such a dumb fucking thing to do. There's no way Reddit was like, I'm worried about Jan. I care for him deeply.
No, there was a whole thread where people were very worried about me.
Yeah.
And I
Oh, really?
appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, call me a fucking Redditor for
Wow,
the
the
day.
truth come out.
I don't give a shit.
Confirmed.
If caring for fucking Jan makes me a Redditor, then I don't want to be a non-Redditor.
No,
Okay?
I am for this because I care about Jan, and this will make him immortal.
Yeah.
That is such a non-fucking response. What does that even mean? You can't just
This
the
is
response to
historic
my.
stuff. You know when they talk about like Navarro when he was doing the drumming thing for as long as he did?
Yeah.
Incredible feat. This is like what Jan's doing.
This is your.
No,
this
it
your
is
moment.
And
not.
it's for charity. So, okay, you're a Redditor
You heard what
and you
I
hate
said.
charity. Is that
You
okay?
heard
Well,
what I
let's add that to
said
the
on
board.
Monday.
All right.
Let's not repeat it, but you heard what I said on Monday.
What did you say on Monday?
That stays with Monday.
I don't
It's
remember what you
Monday.
said.
I remember.
He will raise a lot of money. He will save lives doing this.
I care about Jan deeply. I obviously care about him more than you do, Dan. And I think that's clear. I think we're all in agreement here. And Jan, I want you to do whatever you want to do, but I also want you to consider your own well-being. And that is all.
That went out the window a long time ago, folks.
Okay, well then I can wash my hands of it. Just like a blackjack dealer, I will shake them out and say new shoe, and let's get to some mother freaking voicemails. Holy God.
I think
What
this is
time
for
is
shoot
it?
the longest time.
What
we've talked.
time is it?
I have no idea.
Christ. Let's start things off with Nikki Grayson. Please help us get out of this mess that Dan has solely created.
Can I get Prep a Glizzy for 200?
No, you cannot.
All this hot dog talk got me thinking, how do you guys prefer your glizzies to be cooked? Like, do you prefer to boil them, grill them, fry them, put them on a roller, broil them? There's just
Nobody
so many ways
cares.
to prep a glizzy. So what's your favorite? All right, love you guys. Bye.
Shut up, caller. Hey, caller. Shut up.
Is it a glizzy if it's like a banana with like peanut butter and a
I
bread?
think so.
I think
Yes.
so.
What are hot dogs made of even?
Can we say fuck you, caller? Can we do that today?
I can't do that.
I know we always say thank you, caller, but today I'm saying, hey, caller, maybe you go fuck yourself.
Hey, maybe be nice to the caller. This isn't one of your Reddit threads.
Yeah. Be nice.
See, hey, I'll fucking admit when something's funny, Dan, and that was fucking funny. Okay, that was good. 2 points for Dan.
Hey, question for the panel here. Corn dog, same as glizzy? Or
I
no?
love corn
It's
dogs.
Corn dog is not a glizzy.
It's in the same like phylum.
Yeah, but a corn dog is not a glizzy. I think a glizzy needs to be able to be separated.
Can
Got
I
it.
can I
Oh.
tell you, like,
You
straight
can
up?
extract a corn dog.
Yeah. Listen, I've had a corn dog a couple times in my life, and like to me, that is like going beyond the event horizon and back again, where you're like, this is such an abhorrent Frankensteinian creation that like I'm okay with eating it. No, I like them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Y'all
But-
fuck with-
You're making
y'all
it sound
fuck with-
crazier than it is.
Y'all fuck
They're
with those,
okay, buddy.
Those half cheese, half hot dog joints?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dan had
Corn
one in
dogs.
Germany.
You had a cheesy corn dog in Germany?
Oh yeah.
It was yeah. It was good
That's
as hell.
fucking cool,
With like
Covered in
panko
panko.
crumbs on it.
Yeah.
Panko? That's cool too. Yeah.
Wait, Jan, is this the
panko-
same
it's
thing that happened
panko?
in the fucking video?
I
It's the
thought it was
same thing
panko.
that I also thought it was
said
panko.
in the fucking look at the Germany travel log. I said panko, and Minotti and Bailey were like, "Oh, he said panko. He said panko. It's panko." And you just did it. I was right.
It's Ponko?
So
panko.
you
Panko.
pronounce-
This is an epona, however, epona thing.
The horse.
Time out.
is the correct one.
Did you know that, or you just like luckily like a lot of things in life
I've
just
made
walked
stuff
into
with
it by
panko crumbs.
accident?
I've had to ask for panko crumbs in the grocery store. I've made coco chibana
That's
style
not
curry and
my
stuff.
question. Was did you always say it correctly by
believe so.
accident?
I believe so.
By accident.
Maybe, but I was still right.
That's fine if that's the right way to pronounce it. Sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's fine. We can move on. We're all adults here.
I like
caller,
to put them in the
uh,
microwave.
Ew. Hot dogs in the microwave,
That's
Nikki?
what
What?
I
Way
did that for
easier.
years.
What?
It's
That was
so
the
much
cheese-
faster.
That was my shoebox gimmick.
It's
If
not
I-
worth doing any other method.
If I have to lower myself to a hot dog,
Oh.
I'm putting that shit on the grill, and I'm fucking.
Oh, wait.
I'm almost. I like them like well done. I like them like real crispy on the outside when they open up a little bit. Kind of like
takes
how
you
I like my
fucking long.
sausages. You know.
You can pop that fucker in the microwave for 30 seconds and you're eating.
It's just this wobbly little gelatinous phallic
that's
bullshit.
great.
Get out of here, dude.
Yum, yum, yum.
I'll have a hot dog after this.
Blech. Okay, what about mustard? Do you guys like yellow mustard?
never
or,
had it. No thanks.
That's the one. Not it was a.
I
it
like
was a-
yellow mustard.
Yellow, Nikki. What
I
about you,
want
Jan?
on.
Yeah, yellow or Dijon, either one. Spicy mustard, hot mustard.
Sure.
I'm doing mayo,
Mm-hmm.
mustard, ketchup on my haunted dog.
Okay.
I'll throw
I
some
love
hot
kraut.
sauce.
I love sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Chili bangs on
Yeah.
there,
Yep.
obviously.
Throw some
That'll-
grunions on that too.
Yeah.
Sure. Dan, sauerkraut? No.
Never had it.
You had it at Germany.
No, I didn't.
Hey, did.
Where?
You were in
There's
Germany.
no way I would have eaten something if it had sauerkraut. on it.
No. You and Mike, you both
What's
had
the
a bite of
opposition?
at the last place we ate with the weird waiter.
No, I didn't have it.
Hey, answer me this, please. What is the opposition to sauerkraut? Have you had it? It's
I have no
delicious.
idea what it is.
So try it, you
It
baby.
looks
What's the
crazy.
problem?
It looks crazy.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna do that.
God, you're worse than like children I know. Eat the sauerkraut. What's the worst that could happen? Eat the fucking chicken, dude.
Not happening.
Eat
It's
the
just
chicken.
bacteria cabbage.
Eat it.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. I don't like that you I just don't like that you like judge stuff by the look of it. And you're
No, I
just
just
like,
know when I
"Meh."
don't want something, you know? I don't want that.
Sauerkraut's not that good.
Yeah. See?
I like
But
cabbage.
at least
but I
you
don't
tried
like,
it, Nikki.
That's
At least
true.
you tried it.
Yeah.
What's that,
I've
Jan?
had it a bunch.
I like cabbage, but like, never
I
mind.
love cabbage.
Isn't that like very close to what sauerkraut is? Isn't it like
yeah,
the
but I
same
just don't
thing?
like the flavor of sauerkraut.
Hey, I get it. I love pickles, hate cucumbers. Go figure, right?
Yeah,
That's
cucumbers.
weird. Yeah, like, and I like kimchi, but I don't like sauerkraut. So, like, what's that about?
Yeah. Maybe it's the spice. I hate coleslaw.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
coleslaw
now
can
that
get
I
fucked.
can't. Nah.
See, to me,
Coleslaw
that's all
can
the
get
same.
fun.
Like coleslaw, relish, and sauerkraut might as well be the same thing with like different food dye to me.
Relish
Like,
is just like chopped up pickles. What are you talking about, buddy? Come on.
Oh, well, that explains. Okay, I definitely wouldn't like that then.
Okay. We can move on and just like agree to know that you're this fucking freak.
Kimchi on a hot dog probably bangs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that
yeah.
after this. I'm gonna do that
All
after
right.
this.
Thank you. I'll swing it back around. Thank you, caller. You did a great job. Don't ever fucking do that again. Dan,
And if
you're
there were
up.
other hot dog ones, let's go to Dan Reichert appreciation.
That's huge.
How is that a
Hey, this
voicemail?
is just a Dan Reichert appreciation phone call. Just kidding. It's actually a Jeff Grubb appreciation phone call. You know, Jeff Grubb is really got you again. Everybody knows Lucy James is the fucking best.
Yes.
That's
that-
it.
No, that
That's
was
it?
it. Wow.
Thank you.
Oh,
caller.
you got us.
Zigzagged.
I got hornswoggled.
Yeah.
You did. You got. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Is that the kind of relationship it's going to be with the callers today? Is this just going to be like them all just saying bullshit and us being mad at them?
Probably.
Okay.
Perhaps.
So you can play at this game. Jan, have at it.
I think I'm looking for Dairy Queen.
Hell yeah.
What is the best menu item at Dairy Queen?
Hot dog.
I like the peanut butter parfait.
Shut up, James.
I don't like their hot eats, so I've never had. I like their cool treats. I'm not big on their hot eats. So the Blizzard.
The Blizzard. Yeah.
Did not know that Dairy Queen served hot food until I was like 18 years old.
Yeah,
Don't
I
do
feel
it.
like most people don't know that. That's for the best, I think.
Had
If it's
me
your only
fucked up.
option, if you're on a road trip and there's not another thing for like 15 miles and you're all just starving, sure, it's fine. It's not like horrendous, but it's like it's not going to be better than anything else. Even like it's like a sub Burger King level fast food.
Damn. My
Yeah.
favorite thing at DQ is the Orange Julius that was also attached to it. So an Orange Julius.
Yeah, Blizzard.
Okay, like, who's the person who like shows up at Dairy Queen and is like, I'm calling an audible at the line here, and I'm like, no more Blizzard. Fire me up some of your finest grilled cheese and tendies and hot dogs, sir. I'll take those to go instead of a Blizzard. What's that? Dairy Queen's the name of your franchise? Serve me some fast food, please. I don't like that.
Wait, hold on. What are the ones that serve hot food called?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy.
So when
Dairy
I
Queen.
Google Dairy Queen, all of the ones that are near me say Dairy Queen, and then in parentheses it says treat.
Oh, maybe because they only
You put
do treats.
parentheses on a sign.
Parentheses positive.
It says Dairy Queen treat.
Maybe they only do treats.
Maybe it's only sweet. Oh,
Yeah.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill
Oh,
has the hot eats.
Okay.
Treat
That's-
only has dessert.
that's what I'm gonna start saying to people. Like, yo, you want to grill and chill?
Are you up
Yeah.
for grill and chill on Sunday? I am. What?
What?
Whoa.
Round up illegal immigrants. Oh, stop trying
Wow, that's
That's too
crazy.
low.
Wow.
That's too low. That doesn't
That's
sound-
nuts.
That sounds like me, but
Who
it's real
said
low.
that?
I did, everyone.
Wow.
I'm owning up to it. I said it.
Chuckowski.
Crazy.
Fuck you, Chuck. All right, what are we doing here? It's my turn. Gas station casinos. I didn't hear anything.
Giant bombers, dude. Aren't fucking gas station casinos really weird, man? The clientele is weird. The vibe is just weird. It's got a tinted door. What is the deal? What is the deal with that? We don't want that. Nobody wants that. What is that? Nobody needs that. Come on now. What is the deal with that? And why does Dan think that Echoes of Wisdom is better than Link's Awakening? Let's explain that. All right, goodbye.
Where the fuck? What kind of
Yeah,
godforsaken
Nevada only.
Commonwealth are you living in? Where
it only
there's
Nevada?
casinos and gas stations?
Yeah,
Is that
I've
just like
seen
a? Is that just like a slot machine?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's whatever.
Slots, video poker.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, it is. Is it fucked up? Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
Just
it
don't
is.
go in there.
But you know what? At every gas station, you could buy a fucking a scratch off.
That's true.
You know.
That's something you just like add on to your
Kids
like. Oh,
can
I'm
do
getting my
scratch
Skittles
offs.
and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's fucking bullshit.
I just think that you shouldn't be allowed to gamble real money. I think that you should put in money and they should give you kind of a secondary currency and you gamble that. And then you can exchange it for like, I don't know, like stuffed animals or like a PlayStation
It's called
5.
a Dave and Buster's, is what you're describing.
It exists.
It's already a thing. Yes.
Fuck.
That is
Shit.
absolutely what that is. It's actually the farm system for casinos. It is how they train future gamblers. Right? I mean,
Why is it illegal for kids to gamble?
Well, why do you think it's illegal for kids to
yeah,
gamble,
let's
Dan?
unpack
Well, because
this,
like
Danny boy.
cigarettes, I get it because it's like, oh,
Sure.
they'll kill you.
Yeah.
But gambling is like, look, you just got to be smart.
Oh, cool. So just like smoking cigarettes that can ruin your life, going into
a health
unspeakable
way.
debt, fine, unspeakable debt will not ruin your life. losing all of your
I can't
money.
imagine a kid getting in that much trouble using their allowance
No,
money.
because children famously very responsible with
That's
finances.
how you learn. That's how you learn lessons.
Dan, I'm sorry.
If I was a
Sometimes
kid
it's
and I lost $5 in a slot machine, I would never gamble again.
Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's unspeakably stupid, and that's what it is right here, right now, with your fucking children
I'm
casino.
just saying, they gotta wise up, and this is a good way to do it.
Kids
My
have casinos
God.
now. The kids are
My-
already learning how casinos work because they're playing Grand Theft Auto
And
So-
Fortnite,
and
they know
Fortnite.
V-Bucks.
Yeah.
It's already in front of their face. But you're right. Look,
Well, they should be allowed to win money. You can't win money with V-Bucks.
it's a crazy platform, but in this country, it just might work for 2028. Dan Reichert, I support your stance
Thank
of
you.
let children gamble.
Thank you. Yes.
That is the primary.
And have jobs.
Right. Hey, labor.
Put them to work.
Of course.
Well, they got to make the money that they're gonna spend at the casino.
Exactly. See, it fixes both problems.
It fixes both problems.
Yes.
You know
Makes a
what?
lot of sense.
I say fuck it. Let them smoke too. Let
I mean,
kids
yeah,
smoke cigarettes.
I mean, yeah.
Unfiltered Camels.
Actually, yes.
Yes, that's what
I
you'll be
agree.
handing out
We
this
are aligned
Halloween.
here. Yes. You can be
Yeah.
my vice president.
Sure.
Congrats.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Can the
Man.
kids vote?
No, they're too stupid.
I've
makes
said
a
this
lot
a
of
million
sense.
times before that you are such a fucking libertarian coded ass motherfucker.
I don't really know what that means. But
It's painfully obvious.
I don't
Man.
think I am.
Man, you
Isn't like the
are
Bioshock guy a libertarian? I didn't agree with his stuff.
Andrew Ryan
Yeah,
or Ken
I'm not
Levine?
aligned with him. The Bioshock went terribly.
No, Bioshock worked out perfectly fine.
Yeah,
You know,
everyone.
bad place.
Everyone's
It-
good.
the second game was pretty good, and no one really talks about how good that second Bioshock
I like the
was.
second one.
Second Bioshock's great.
Yeah.
It's the Infinite one that is overrated. Okay, God damn, that went places.
I would make a better Bioshock.
All kidding aside, I just want your final. I believe that. I just want your final take. Should kids for real gamble? Like, do you like we're throwing out all the damn bullshit?
Sure.
Should kids gamble?
I don't see, because I really don't care about kids. And so, like, I don't care about the idea of, like, if they lost their
don't-
money, it's like, all right, dipshit, your problem. You
You don't
fucked
care
up.
about kids?
Not really. I mean, like, ones
You don't
that
care
I,
about
like,
the
I have
generation
nieces and
that's gonna
nephews now.
listen.
So, like, they're
What
cool.
about the generation that is gonna deal with your shit when you're old? You don't care about them.
Deal with my shit. You're talking like literally?
Well, maybe.
Well, I mean, like their policies that will impact you
I would just
as
say
in your
none of
golden
my
years.
concern. I just, it's like not a problem I have to worry about because I didn't have kids. So it's like, I guess in that sense, I
That's
don't
how that
care.
works.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
God.
It doesn't confront me,
So it's like so irresponsibly stupid. I can't.
I mean, I guess the bigger thing is just I don't care. I'm not anti-kid. I just don't care about kids.
Yeah, and why why should you? Like, so you don't care what happens to them?
I
when
want
you
them all to have like nice lives and be happy and stuff.
But
I
you
just don't
said you
care
don't
to hear
care
about it.
about kids.
But I don't wish harm upon them. I think that's a major difference. I just don't care. Like, go live your lives. Get out of my face. Get off my airplane. I just don't.
Get off my airplane.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Listen, get out of my face. Go into crippling debt. Smoke, but just get out of my face and have a great
I
life.
just don't want to see it or hear about it. Like, I just don't want to be around them.
I don't care if you're educated or not. I don't care if you're going to be my doctor when I'm 60.
Listen,
So real quick pivot here. Remember, extra life
Extra
for the
Life,
kids
yes, next
weekend.
You see what I did there? See what I did there, boys, girls, and MBs? That's what I fucking just did. I got Dan. All comes back.
I do
Okay?
like raising money for a good cause.
Don't forget where this ended up, Danny boy. I will go now. I'm the captain now.
Okay.
Default bird, please, Jan.
Hey, what is the default bird?
Pigeon.
Like, when you just picture a bird, what's the first bird that you think of? Like the most prototypical
It's pigeon.
bird.
Rotisserie chicken.
That's
Also, what are y'all gonna be for Halloween? If you're going to a party or dressing up for around the house.
rotisserie chicken.
Right.
That's my
I
answer to
am
both.
not kidding here.
Thank
I'm
you,
not
caller.
shitting you. Me and Bonk are going as 2 hot dogs.
Hell yeah!
I'm not kidding. We were sitting around like last week being like, we're going to a party. Do we want to go get costumes? And I was like, oh, I do have those 2 hot dogs me and Boniello wore at the Bombathon. She's like, let's just be 2 hot dogs. And then we decided we're going to bring trays of hot dogs to the party. We're like cannibal hot dogs. So like that is a shoot. That is we are going to be hot dogs, bringing hot dogs to a party on Saturday.
That's great. That's awesome.
I think Beckler's gonna explode.
Just so fucking awesome. I'm short circuiting, motherfuckers. It's awesome. It's just that's so cool. Holy shit!
I'm not kidding. I hope 2 hot
do.
dog costumes sitting on our dresser in the bedroom, ready to go.
Cooler things cannot be said at this moment. Oh my god! Wow! And tell me how many times you do the Tim Robinson meme of like, we gotta find out. We're all looking for the guy who did this. Tell
I
me.
had not considered that, but yeah.
Well, now of course that's what you gotta do. This is
Sure,
awesome.
sure. You stepped right into another hot dog one. Look at you.
I didn't step into shit. The chat chose this voicemail. Christ almighty. Holy shit. I don't think I could ever have another hot dog moving forward in life without being triggered by this like end of October fucking catastrophe.
Isn't this the real spooky season though?
Nah, I didn't ask for this, Jan. This is a bridge too far. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's gonna go get them.
Oh,
this is why
can you
I said
cut
we're a
his
hot dog
camera,
website.
dude? Dude, can you just cut his camera? Don't let him get away with
I
this
think
shit.
the answer is Pigeon, right?
Oh, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I think Pigeon makes sense.
Yeah, if not rotisserie chicken, then Pigeon.
Then Pigeon.
Well, I don't think of like a cooked chicken. Do you think of that? That's
I think of like a Castlevania chicken is why.
like a wall chicken.
Yeah, wall chicken.
A wall chicken.
Or
No.
maybe Big Bird.
Big bird.
Oh, as a bird? No,
As
default-
a default bird, too
Yeah.
big.
Bird's in the name.
I think it's pigeon. Where I live, I got these like they're not crows, but they're like iridescent black birds.
Oh.
They're
But
nasty
they're not
boys.
crows?
They're not crows. Crows are like larger, and these are
Yeah.
like small little freaks.
There he is. That was so fast.
Yeah, I mean, let's ignore them. So, they're like iridescent, and they flock in like groups of like,
Are they loud?
oh my god, cackling like they're having the biggest social gathering you could possibly imagine. And what they do is they all travel from tree to tree, a flock of like I'm not joking, like 400 of these fuckers, and they're so loud. I think I was talking about this last season when they came on. What's up, Dan? And they all just like they flock. They're so loud, when they're outside, even when the windows are closed, because they're so freaking loud. And then they move on and they just like do their thing. And they do this every day.
grackles.
They do this every day. Grackle. Let me look
Are
it
they
up.
the shiny ones? They look like crows, but they've got like a shine on them.
That's exactly right, Dan.
Yeah, I've seen grackles on Merlin.
They're
cool.
like
We have-
iridescent.
We have parrots in LA because in like 30 or 40 years ago, a guy had a bunch of parrots and then he let them out and then they made more. So now they're like parrots, like
wild.
yes, wild parrots across
Wow.
the city of Los Angeles. And they're fucking loud.
Oh my God, they're so loud. I just listened to a sound of one on, obviously, Merlin, and it's like triggering how fucked up these.
Why don't you
are.
bust out the Merlin app next time they're like squawking about?
Because I don't want to overload Merlin with that kind of heat, man. There's like,
Like grackle, grackle.
I'm not trying to drain my battery, trying to ID 400 grackles. You know what I mean?
There are wild parrots in LA. Would it be legal, like if you want a pet parrot, to just catch one and keep it?
Hard to catch them because they live in palm trees.
But if you could,
probably illegal.
yeah.
I don't think you can just get animal from street.
But people do that with like turtles and stuff, like box turtles and.
Well,
You're
maybe.
not, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
I don't think you're
have turtles.
supposed to. Like, would anyone know? No.
I mean, people
No.
did this all the time in Kansas when I was growing up.
Well, that's
Different-
not surprising,
different
Dan.
laws.
Come on, different.
Yeah.
That's the Wild West out there.
Yeah, yeah.
I think only some animals that's okay. Like cats, it's fine. If you find a cat on the street, you can take that one. But birds,
Yeah.
I think, is illegal. I think birds have diseases.
Oh, that
Oh.
checks out.
Yeah,
Which is
they're
why you can't do
dinosaurs.
it.
They've
Yeah.
got dinosaur disease. Man, the adult male grackle, iridescent and amazing. The female got the short end of the stick. There's nothing special
Yeah.
about their feathers.
Because like the male's got to like attract the mates.
They
That's
gotta
how
be
this is like
shiny.
everything. You ever see Planet Earth?
I love that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the male birds that like do the whole like dance and set up like a whole like like bed and yeah, it's awesome.
Have I told y'all my peacock story?
No, but I need to hear it.
One time, I was living in Echo Park, which is like in the shadow of Dodger Stadium, which is I lived on this really steep hill, and I was getting up to walk Barley, and I opened the door, and a huge mass of feathers runs by, and I'm like, that was a peacock, and it was one of I hadn't felt that way in a while, and I was like, I'm dreaming. Like, there's no other explanation for what I'm currently experiencing other than I'm asleep. So I went back inside and I sat down for a couple of minutes and then I was like, nope, still awake. So I went back outside and then I turned left and the peacock was sitting on the hill. So Barley and I went up the hill and then we saw there was like a family of peacocks just hanging up at the top of the hill. And we found out that the reason that there are wild peacocks in Eagle Rock and on the east side of Los Angeles is, again, because a guy had a bunch of peacocks because he thought they were cool in the 70s. And then they got out and now they're just wild peacocks on the east side of Los Angeles.
Cool.
So, okay, let's say if that happens and then it becomes a part of like the wild ecosystem and stuff, conceptually, let's say I got a bunch of monkeys as pets.
Sure.
And like I just thought they were cool. Like, is there a chance that like 40 years from now there could just be wild monkeys all over Minnesota?
This is how Rise of the Planet of the Apes started.
Oh, that is how that started.
They're also no, but they're also like invasive in a way that like they
Monkeys
can't.
are bad, yeah.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
Oh no, I'm not.
fucking
I've
friendly,
abandoned
like-
my monkey pet situation.
Did
I
you
know
find
now.
out about like how bad they are?
Yeah, and how bad it is for them, and like
Yeah.
I've seen like documentaries and stuff. Like, but no, I was convinced I was going to get a monkey for a pet, and then I was
No,
like,
those guys are
When
too
did-
smart.
oh, the
Yeah,
slightest bit of research is like, oh, no, this is a bad
Yeah,
idea.
no.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna do
weird
that.
how when you like
Yeah.
research a thing and learn real quick, it's like
Well, you
knowledge.
got to be responsible
Do you
when you're doing
think-
something like getting a monkey.
Do you think you care more about monkeys or kids?
Monkeys.
Okay.
I,
So I
I,
thought.
I get it.
I get it.
I've
but-
had every experience I've had with a monkey has been positive. 99% of my experiences with kids has been annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
totally a kid thing and not a you thing.
Yeah, whatever it is, I like monkeys better. It's personal.
All right. I don't know if you'll be saying that with your face in the monkey's hand.
I'm
like it
again, I'm
note.
not having a monkey as a pet. I'm saying in a situation where it's like a trained monkey and I get to meet it, it's always a joy.
Like in Note.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
Well, until it got bad.
It got
Yeah,
real
it
bad.
was great for a while.
Yeah, then it went real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do QVC?
We can.
Is it my turn?
It's so
certainly
funny.
is.
This is about hot dogs.
I hope so.
How could it be?
They sell hot dog machines on there.
I think
Oh, God.
Dan should be the QVC host of video games. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
What does
Goodbye.
that mean?
Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
Just
I
like
think I
What does
get
that
it.
mean?
yeah, like just like hey, just like selling stuff,
Just
Sure.
like a soulless shill.
Sure.
I'd make it fun. It's like Don West when he was on QVC selling baseball cards.
I don't know what that means.
I
What
think
is that?
QVC is great because do you know we do what we do, which is make live content, but we can stop. Right? Whenever we
yeah.
want.
Wait, are you
They
saying QVC
can't.
hosts can't stop?
No, they have like 8-hour shifts where they're selling fucking toilet seats and then they have to sell computers.
I would like that. I think.
Yeah, no, because it plays into your shenanigans.
We can
right?
do
Like,
it.
That's
it's really
just
easy to
TikTok
do
shop
QVC.
now.
Yeah, we could just do TikTok shop. It's not hard.
I mean,
we could do
Amazon
this.
has like channels like during like
Yes.
Prime Day
Yeah.
stuff. They'll just have like here's the live Prime Day people.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
I would
QVC.
like to do that and
We
make
can
it
do
weird.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, what if we do that?
I'd like
I-
to do that.
But what are we selling?
So we
What
have,
aren't
we
we
have
selling?
a store.
Yeah, but it's just how much you can only do that so long for
Yeah,
a shirt.
like a shirt. Yeah, like if it's like
QVC
toilet
is on
seats and gimmicks and stuff.
24/7. Okay, hold on. On Shopify, you can link to AliExpress and sell shit that you don't have and drop ship it, right? So what if we did a QVC week and every day Dan was also streaming stuff that he got that he thinks is cool from AliExpress that we're also selling in the store?
Do I get to expense the AliExpress stuff and then keep all the profits?
You're just that's all you care
I
about.
don't think you get to keep any of the I think you get to keep the stuff.
But I
Listen.
thought I was selling the stuff.
You guys doing this changes a lot. It changes a lot about the nature of our business.
Interesting.
We
So we
just-
can't just become a store.
There's
like
just
there's not like a
different
switch you can flip.
implications.
We could do a
Look,
Patreon.
I think I understand where the caller is coming from because I think your energy would just like lend itself very well to like what a QVC person is, and I don't know if that's an insult or not, but it's
No, I take
sort
it
of
as a
like
compliment,
the
yeah.
honest truth. Yeah, do whatever with that what you will, but I think what we would sell, aside from like the physical goods that we do offer at the store, we would sell our content and be like, what do I got to do to get you into a Blight Club? That kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
we
Like,
could do like we could do like a premium subscription thing with the website, like you know, like a certain amount a month or something. Then we've got certain like you get this show. If
So then,
yeah, who
and then we
knows?
pay. So hold on, I just want to understand. So the audience pays us every month.
yeah.
And there's content that is specific for those people.
Yeah, can we make it so it goes to us?
No.
Like our
it-
Venmos? Can we just tie our Venmos to it?
We can't say that word anymore.
Yeah.
Backlar, talk to your bosses. See if we can do this.
Okay. I'm just gonna write this down.
Okay.
Premium subscription video on demand.
Fandom's like, do we get any of this? No.
No,
It's just
no.
sorry.
Yeah.
And
I
you're
like
like,
that.
what?
If I ran a company, I would let stuff like that fly.
Sure.
It's not your money. That's
Yeah.
you're right,
Let the
Dan.
people have it.
Literally isn't your money, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Give it to the people.
I agree.
I just have a lot going on in my head. Hey Dan, pick the next voicemail, bud.
Oh, let's go with best feeling cup.
Hey, Dumpers. I love a morning cup of coffee as much as the next guy, unless the next guy's Jan, of course. But for me, the best feeling cup of coffee usually comes alongside dessert after a nice meal with friends and or family. For you, what's the best feeling cup of coffee? Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Now, this is crazy to me, and I think this is an East Coast thing. I assume the caller's from the East Coast because that's a thing with Bonk and her family, and when we go out to Jersey and stuff, where it's like they will eat dinner, a nighttime meal, and then sometimes have dessert afterwards, and then be like, now it's time for coffee at like 9 p.m., which seems insane to me, and I had never heard of this concept prior to going out to the East Coast.
It's very much a thing here. I assumed that was probably a thing everywhere, but if you're telling me it's only exclusive to here, I guess I get it. It's like very much a diner-ass, like Italian restaurant dessert coffee thing.
Yeah, see, it feels that way.
Where it's like, who
No,
wants
my-
espresso?
Yeah, my pops would order like a cup of coffee at dinner
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
My dad does it all the time, and I just like look at him like he's crazy.
I've
It's some-
only had it in the morning.
Hey, if someone gives me a dessert menu and there's some Spro on that bitch, I'm ordering it, even if it's gonna be bad.
I'll eat it. I'll drink it when it's like an early dinner. You know, like a 5 o'clocker.
Okay.
I'll have an espresso with dessert because you know the night's not over yet, right? Yeah, Nikki gets it. Nikki gets it.
I don't drink that stuff.
Coffee?
No, I live clean.
Is it what is the reason? Like
I
you
just don't like it. I don't like the way it tastes. Then when I
Sure.
was on stimulants, it made me feel bad.
Yeah,
And
I
then
get it.
I was on stimulants for a long time, so then that was my window to get into coffee. And then I stopped taking stimulants, and then I was like, oh, what if I had coffee? And then I was like, I don't think this stuff tastes good, so I just don't drink it. I actually don't do caffeine really.
Oh, good for
Oh,
you.
broadly.
yeah, that's a good
probably healthy.
drug
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
avoid. Yeah. What do someone in chat wrote? What do I think of affogato? What's that?
That's a Spro with the iced cream, right?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Espresso with what?
Take it.
Can you articulate?
Scoop of vanilla ice cream and some Spro on that bitch.
Oh, that sounds fucking amazing.
I know.
Like obviously,
It is.
you know what I like? I love fucking espresso martinis.
Yeah. Oh, I'll drink that.
You know, I don't like an espresso martini.
I went to a
I'm
place
not
yesterday where
convinced-
they had it on tap.
Whoa, that I don't know if I trust that, but I'm not convinced it gives you the buzz you want from the espresso. I think it's more just like the dressings.
I'd rather have a vodka Red Bull.
Oh, Jan.
Man,
What?
you're no.
I don't. I look. Red Bull's probably okay, I guess. I don't know. When I see Red Bull, I think I equate it to like gasoline. I'm like, that is what it is.
Have y'all had real Red Bull?
I've never had energy drinks, period.
Yeah, I've never done anything like that. I don't drink.
Jan, have you had real Red Bull?
Of course I have.
Yeah,
The
of
Thai
course.
Red Bull?
Oh yeah.
It's more viscous.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's viscous. It's like syrupy.
It's syrupy.
Oh,
Smaller
it's
quantities as
it's,
well.
It's like bull semen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Probably
into my
direct
veins.
from the tap. Yeah, like that's.
Thai Red Bull is crazy. Like
Yeah.
it feels illegal to sell.
You're
They
gonna
don't sell
see-
it here.
Yeah, you will see sounds.
Yeah. I had a sip of it when I was in Australia, and I thought I was going to be able to fight God, and I threw the rest of it away.
Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, at least we're not talking about glizzies. Jan.
Bones and dead things.
Hey, dumpers. This is Mark. This message is mostly for Jan. If you ever want to shake things up and change what's going on in your life, I think you should move to Massachusetts and marry my sister. She's a very nice lady, quite funny. She collects bones and dead things. Also, if you two are married, then we can be brothers and go get chicken tenders together.
That's pretty good.
Thanks. Bye.
Honestly, that fucking bangs. That's a
What are
great
y'all-
call.
What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, thank you, caller. Oh my God, when has anyone like offered their sibling to another dude? Like, what are we saying? Can you even do that?
That's really sweet. I think that's very sweet, actually.
Yeah. What a weird meet cute, huh?
I don't want to go back to Massachusetts is my thing, so I'm okay.
How'd you guys meet? Well, have you?
She was
Can I tell you-
offered.
She was offered along with chicken tendies.
I don't know about the
oh.
bones and dead things, but like, I'm down to get some tendies.
Now, why do you think caller had to specify? Do you think the dead things that sister collects do not have the bones in them anymore?
I think maybe sister is into like miscellaneous bones and maybe like dried butterflies or framed butterflies. You know what I mean?
The beetles and all those things.
Yeah. That's kind of a vibe.
Like taxidermied.
Yeah, that's the
dead
word I was thinking of.
Chuck
things.
Testa.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
that's
she's
good.
She's a spooky gal, perhaps.
Golf.
Perhaps.
Well, Wednesday Addams, if you will.
And listen, you can buy skeletons online, so
Shoot skeletons?
Mm-hmm.
You call her,
Not-
leave your sister a voicemail, and offer the same thing in exchange.
But I don't
it's
have any
meat.
bones.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
okay.
have coffee beans. I will see your
Yeah.
dead things and bones and offer you endless beans.
I will offer you coffee, beans, and hot dogs.
Is this does this tick all your boxes?
I see no red flags.
Okay,
We'll allow
here's a link to buy a skeleton if you want, Dan.
Wait, can
I don't
you
want to.
like a human skeleton? No
Uh-huh.
shot. No shot.
Yeah, go to
see?
boneroom.com.
Boneroom.com.
What are we doing?
Man, why couldn't we be bone room?
These are real?
Yeah, just
These are
it's just
shoot?
human skeletons.
How's this legal?
Why are these real? Oh my God, no.
Well, it's not legal in Georgia, Tennessee, Louisiana, and Minnesota.
Oh, I can go across the border.
Yeah.
Is there a chance, like like when you buy like a pack of X-Men cards, there's a chance that one of them might be like holographic or something? Do you think there's a chance, like, oh, I just bought a skeleton and it's like, oh shit, I got FDRs?
It's a numbered parallel.
Yeah.
I think they keep that one under lock and key.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
I'm not interested.
I find something like I don't know what it is. You guys know I'm a spookster.
Yeah.
You know me. This is deeply troubling.
Wait, no, but
this is deeply I'm
in
ill
love
right now.
with the idea of a blind box of rib bones, right?
Yeah.
They
Holographic.
and you get the box of ribs, right?
Yeah.
And there's a 1 in 30 chance that
Yeah.
it's someone cool.
Like, this is Hank Aaron.
They used to sit in Congress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it could just be a guy.
This is Humphrey Bogart's like orbital bone.
Okay, listen. This
Blind
could be
box
the
of teeth.
guys. This
probably
could be
dead,
the,
right?
This
Humphrey
could be,
Bogart.
yeah, this could be the end for me. This could be it.
He died in 1957. He's very dead.
If we're
pretty dead.
speaking
Yeah.
truths, if
Roy
we're sharing
Orbison?
truths,
So you're anti-bone.
I just did not like the fact that you can buy a full human skeleton on a fucking website.
Well, Dan can't.
I don't want to. I can go across the Wisconsin's
Why were
not
the-
far.
It seems like the states that were not allowing it should be the only states that do allow it.
Yeah. I can't buy menthol cigarettes in
Yeah,
California,
but you
I
can't
can
buy a human skull.
Like Georgia, Tennessee, Louisiana, and now Minnesota. It says like the qualifier, like, yeah, those cops. Like, okay, buddies.
How much do you
I
think
will
my
choose-
skeleton would go for?
I don't know, but these are going for like $6,000, and you're just like, yeah, that's my dying wish, to be decoration in some freak's home.
Well, what if you don't die? You just take it out and ship it.
What?
Like that lady on Doctor Who whose face got stretched out on that big thing.
Yeah, you want to enjoy the money while you're alive.
Yeah.
Just, get rid of the skeleton.
Okay, real human.
Is this like I want to remove all my teeth preemptively? Is that a similar?
I need to keep the organs to stay alive, but you can have the skeleton.
Now, where do you think the blood?
Hypothetically,
No, where do you
that
think?
would-
No, it wouldn't. Where do you think
Why?
the blood comes from?
Heart.
Nope, wrong. It's the bones.
Have my bones. They're of no use to me anymore.
All right, let's go the other way. Let's say you got rid of all of your skin and muscles.
Need that.
But all your organs are still all attached. Are
So
you
you're saying
Skin
what is
is
the
an
minimum?
organ.
The minimum viable
minimum
product
amount
for
of
a
person you can have and be alive and blinking and thinking about stuff?
I think it's just like the upper torso. I think you
Yeah.
have to have the upper torso.
Like the upper half is required.
Everything
for sure.
above wiener, but
No,
not
above-
arms,
no,
legs.
above like the
you don't
navel.
even above navel. You need.
Well, its stomach's down there.
Yeah, you can get it by without a stomach.
You just
Not
packed
for
up in
long,
there.
right?
Nah, you don't need it. You don't need a stomach.
I don't know that, but
So you could
I'll
like
go
IV
along
or
with it.
whatever, and it would just like come out.
Yeah,
the
they got
intestines and
they
leak.
got bags. You can put a colostomy
So you
bag.
could
or-
just be organs, brain, no skull. Or do you need the skull?
You need well, because what's it gonna sit in?
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
mean,
got-
they would
it's
like
got-
for this purpose, they would create
they've
like
made a jar.
mold,
Time
a thing
out.
to set
You're
them in.
saying
You know?
purpose
I
like
see.
purpose is a thing
Just
here.
to like test this to see if we can do this.
Oh, sure. Are you volunteering?
No, this sounds horrifying, but I'm just saying hypothetically.
All right, you can do your fucking body horror unnecessary experiments with your volunteers.
I think probably waist up, no limbs.
You definitely
Head, no
need
skin, no
intestines.
muscle?
You need
You
intestines.
need. I think you need skin and muscle.
Yeah. You need
Okay.
muscle for sure.
Could it all just be like in a bowl, or does it have to have form?
I think it's got to be connected.
Only one way to find out.
What's the
Dan
point
boy.
at that point, though, Dan?
Yeah, what are you
No,
gonna
again,
do?
this is not. This is horrifying. I'm just wondering if this would work.
Like somehow this is not bothering me as much as,
As
the
the-
skeleton shop.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I gotta pick the next voicemail, guys, because I'm not doing well.
Sure.
This is a lot to do before a hockey game. I'm gonna lose all my energy. I know.
What
it,
if
but
what if I call you after this and say, Bacalar, I'm getting married?
Yeah.
that'll change things. That'll change things. Yeah.
So
Okay.
anything is
Call me up
possible.
after. Everyone, call me up. Tell me you're getting married, or something else that you think is good for yourself. I don't know. I'll pay cash.
Hey, can I get a wonton soup, egg roll, sesame noodles, and General Tso's for delivery? Yeah. I'll pay cash. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. See you in 10.
Really good one. That's a great one.
It's a good
That
dude.
might,
all right.
that
No
might be
one's-
one of my favorite ones.
No one's done it. No one's done it before. So
I really like that one.
someone's got to crawl before we can walk. Thank you, caller. An innovator. Chat chose upset.
Hey, dumpers, Colin from Bel Air, Maryland, calling. So today's been a bit of a rough week for my little goblin. He's been homesick for a couple days, and apparently at school he's ran into its first bout of bullying.
Ugh.
One of the kids has been calling him, and I quote, chicken nuggets, which has made him very upset. Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, you cheer up little Vincent, my sweet little dumb drop boy, my little goblin. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, caller. Vincent,
caller.
don't you worry. When those dorks are cleaning up your slop later on in life, you're bossing them around, you'll have the last laugh. And by slop, I mean they'll be working for Dan Reichert.
In the kid minds.
I got bullied a lot as a kid, and a lot of those bullies didn't grow up to do too hot. They were goobers when I found them later in life. And I was like, all right, that works out. So think of that, Vincent.
Vincent, you're going to be great. Get your dad to get you a little hot dog, and y'all just chill at the pier with two dudes eating 2 hot dogs, and the bullies will go away.
Vincent, even if you aren't in the mood for a hot dog, whatever makes you happy, eat whatever makes you happy.
Hey, also, I'm going to assume a chicken nugget is one of the most popular items at McDonald's.
Oh,
Yeah.
historically, yeah.
Right? So,
legendary.
Flip that around, Vincent. Flip it around on them heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, actually, yeah, I am good. Actually, thank
What
you.
are you, a fish fillet?
Now Vincent, if someone called you a fillet of fish, then you could be insulted.
Vincent, you hit him back with the fillet of fish. They call you a nugget. Be like, yeah, you're a fillet of fish.
Yeah, really dunk on him.
And then you do
or like
the DX
like a
suck it.
discontinued item. Be like, yeah, you're an arch deluxe.
Yeah, you're a real McDLT.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at McPizza over here.
Sounds like they've been maybe hitting the head a few many times if chicken nugget is their best insult. as well.
Yeah,
So.
no, I don't know. I'm sorry this is happening to you, Vincent.
Yeah, it
but,
sucks.
You're a better kid.
Yeah, you're good. Don't let him get to you. Is that good? Is that anything? Did I parent?
Is
that parenting?
I think everyone did
What do you
the
do?
best they could.
That's scary.
It is. It is, especially when one of your child's bullies is like a coworker. And you're like, oh, how do I deal with that?
It's a thorny situation, really.
Yeah. It's like, what do you do? Constantly
Shoes on the other
canceling
foot,
the flights that he's booking to Minnesota.
Normally with
where he's trying
childhood
to find
bullies,
you
HR doesn't get involved.
and hunt you down and wait till you fall asleep. Where do you think those woodpeckers are coming from, dog?
You're driving a bunch of woodpeckers out here, spraying the side of my house with woodpecker juice.
Ew.
Woodpecker pheromones. Yummy.
Keep eating your broccoli, Dan.
Oh, no.
Listeria is not the only thing you'll have.
I'm gonna hit you with every major food recall.
That'd be cool,
Says the man at a hot dog.
Enjoy dysentery, Reichert. We're so close. We
We're
gotta
so
do
close.
it, right?
Yeah, we gotta.
All right, fine. Nikki.
6 months, please.
So a new restaurant opens up in your town. How long do you wait to go? Are you there on the first day when it's insane and there's 100 people? Or are you like me and wait like 6 months and then go after everyone's chilled out on it? A new hot pot place just opened up in Fargo, and
Fargo.
There's no fucking way I'm going there
Why
until
not?
it's empty all the time. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I did
pretty
this. I did this. A pizza place opened down the street from me. I went opening night, and then I went again last night. It was great.
It depends on the type of establishment, right?
Jan's right. Go on. What were you going to say about that?
Sometimes, if it's new, the food will still come out fast. Now, if it's like a sit-down spot, like a hot pot place, that's going to take a while. So don't go till 6 months down the line.
I go pretty early. I'm big on the excitement of like when a movie comes out. I like to see it opening night, stuff like that. So
yeah, but
I
the
think that
movie's
carries over
bad.
to
You're not going to
restaurants.
shit yourself.
What's that?
If the movie's bad, you're not going to shit yourself.
Or the movie's really good.
You might shit yourself because it's so good.
Yeah, I think it's the right move. You got look, a restaurant doesn't it like live or die in the first 6 months, right? Something like
Really?
that. Like
I don't know.
Like I think.
So
I
if
think
it's on Kitchen Nightmares.
I think that's what they say.
I bet I could run a successful restaurant.
Okay.
Dude, it's so hard.
Yeah.
I
so
also
hard.
thought this, but I think it's hard.
I think I could do it.
As
Great.
someone that's looked into opening up a coffee cart, it's very hard, Dan.
Dude, the Dan, like, it's when you say shit like that, I think I get the most mad at you.
But I think I could.
Cool.
I think my mom worked in the restaurant business for a long time as a waitress. My grandparents and father worked at a grocery store and
That's
ran a
food.
mom and pop store.
It's in your blood.
Food.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
what food is good.
Yeah, you're wearing a hot dog suit.
I see you wrote that on your loan application. I know what food is good. Cool. Well, look,
I have
you
good
have
luck.
a clear.
I have a good history with things I've attempted. I think I could do
Yes.
this.
No, all the things you've done in life, including those Blue Apron streams, have clearly convinced me, the
I'm
money
not the
guy.
Chef. I'm for the record. I'm not the chef. I'll put
No,
the
but-
menu together and I'll bring in world class chefs. It'll be a James Beard Award winning kitchen back there.
Say no more. We're not putting the number on this check. That's right. It's blank.
It's blank.
You fill it in.
Wow.
And you tell me what you think you need
podcast.
to start up this guaranteed gigantic return on this loan.
I want to err on the side of caution, so let's just give myself a bump here. 10 million?
Are you sure? Why not go for 20?
I have no sense of how much anything costs, but I think 10 million sounds like a big enough number.
That's a little troubling. Not that that's a sentence
Just
I've
say it
ever
at the
heard
bank.
in a meeting about money that you need to start up the business. Usually the prospective loan purchaser doesn't say, I don't know what money is.
No. I don't want to take a loan out. That's not what I was talking about. I'm saying give me that, and then
Wait,
I'll
what?
make the restaurant.
Wait, do you think? No, right,
What?
guys? No.
What?
Come on.
What?
Where do you think money for new businesses comes from?
Someone's like, yeah, that's a good idea. Here's some money.
And who's that guy?
You got a friend with money?
Yeah, his name is J.P. Morgan Chase.
Yeah. I guess I've never thought about this. Is that a frequent thing of getting loans for business?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that. I don't like
capital,
being in debt.
that
I don't like being in
initial-
debt. No.
I don't understand.
I'm anti-debt. I am anti-debt.
Who'd you get the money for the house?
I know, and trust me, I check that fucking balance every
Where'd you
goddamn
get
day.
it?
And I'm like, it pisses me off that I
Where'd
owe
you
that
get
money.
it? You
What?
have a rich
It
friend
was from
that
a
bought.
bank. I had to take out a mortgage. I had to learn what that was.
Oh, you got a mortgage for
Yes,
the
and
bank.
I don't
Oh.
like it. I really would have preferred to not be in debt for this house.
All right,
Have
then.
a friend just
then-
give me the money.
I know,
Exactly.
right? Yes, we're all agreeing here.
Dude, you are speaking like such a
It's free money. He just wants free money. And on
Yes,
that
that's
point
not crazy.
specifically, not crazy. I
No,
agree.
that is not a crazy thing to want.
That's not a crazy thing to want.
Of course,
Anyway,
Dan.
Dan Reichert's Venmo is at Nikki-Grayson. N-I-K-I.
Any numbers in there? Or no?
Dash
Just-
Grayson. And it's going to say you don't have my phone number in there. Just ignore that. Just send it over. And you'll be all set.
I just want I want the record to show that I believe the sentence was, maybe I'm misremembering, it was only a couple seconds ago. I believe the sentence was, I never considered people have to borrow money when starting a business. I think that's what you said, right?
I've never thought about starting a business. I've had to think about buying a house, so I am aware of the mortgage process, but I never considered like, oh, if you want to start a restaurant, you need to take out a loan. But that does make sense.
It's just
Everyone has so much-
expensive. The beginning is
Yeah.
expensive to you got to get the place. You got to get all this stuff to go in the place. You got to get the guys. You got to
What kind of restaurant would you want to open, Dan?
Well, hang on. First,
Because this loan meeting's going real well. Tell us more.
Well, okay, hear me out, Mr. Loan Officer. So, you know how you can get lawyers? I've heard that you don't pay them unless you win.
That's
contingency. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Could I find someone to give me the money to start a restaurant? And
Yeah, I
it's
think we
written in
have
the
a-
paperwork that
Yeah,
if this is a
yeah.
success, you're getting 5% of the profits.
But that's
Right.
usually how they. So you're saying you want to Shark Tank chunks of the restaurant off at the beginning. You're saying you want a person to be like, I'll give you $100,000 at 5%.
Yeah, Mark Cuban gives me a bunch of money, and if it's a success, he gets a cut. Absolutely, that's fair.
Right. So you're saying you basically want to, Nikki's got it right. You basically want to Shark Tank your
Yeah, like this.
You're right.
You
Right?
can do that, but usually you need to have pre-established history of being good at that stuff.
But I'd be good at other stuff.
Right, cool. Put that as like you'd basically have to like present a business proposal. You'd have to like lay out a plan and basically prove profitability by like projecting stuff out and being like, this is what's gonna happen.
I mean, I can give them some like video game reviews and podcast episodes.
Right. And that's good. And that's gonna be good enough for.
That's what I got. Look, I have no history of running a business.
Right. So that's why I would love to join your venture. I would love to.
I'm gonna run on the Trust Me platform.
Trust me. That's pretty
Good luck.
good.
Good luck. You're gonna not a lot of. I guess there are sucker investors, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to.
And I mean, listen, they give money to people all the time who have
but not
less
for
of an idea.
not for a single restaurant.
Not for a restaurant. No, okay, but here's the thing, Dan. I think you fucked up.
Okay.
You only want to open one restaurant.
I mean, I'd rather open like
you gotta want to open 7,
like a video game store or something, you know.
Yeah,
but you gotta want to open a bunch
contemporary.
of them.
We were just talking about like the only reason we're talking about restaurants is because that's where the conversation. Like, I would probably, if I was starting a business, it would not be restaurant based, but I'm willing to stick with it for purposes of argument.
No, you do something more timely, like a physical media video game store.
No, that doesn't seem easy to make money on, frankly.
No, it doesn't.
What the fuck would I do?
Well,
for
okay,
a
but
business?
what if that business bought video games back from people?
Okay. Oh.
And then we sold
And
the
we mark
video
them up,
games.
and we
Yeah.
sell them.
We kind of give
I know
them
a bunch
pennies
of
on the
writers that know
dollar.
video games. What if we had like we could do a subscription
Okay.
to that? Couldn't fail.
So you're saying some kind of publication about video games where people write
No, just like inform people about like the best
about
video
games, and
stuff.
they write and do like video reviews and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Let's all
I'm
quit and start
I'm
business.
angry. I'm angry with the group that we allowed him back into the joke. Okay, we made a space for
I
Dan
was
to like
really looking.
somehow be okay with the
I was
all the
really
all
looking.
the drivel and lunacy that escaped his lips not 4 minutes ago. We're just gonna look past and be like, oh, let's do that. Let's do that joke
I had
again.
to get him in here.
We're performers.
He was
We're
out.
yes-
He was
we're
out.
yes-anding.
Yeah, he was outside looking at all the jokes you were having inside.
Let's all do a bow. We yes and together.
You're
Good job, yeah.
in
Good job, everyone.
timeout.
And then
You are
scene,
in
yeah.
timeout. But for whatever reason, you still get to pick the next voicemail.
Oh shit! Diabolical thing.
So I just got out of In-N-Out on my lunch break. As I'm walking out, I see an old man. He's got a water cup. And if you've been to In-N-Out, you know they got these, self-serve banana peppers. And so he's got this water cup filled with water and banana peppers just, floating in there. Got a little straw in it and everything. So, I don't know. What's the most diabolical thing you've ever seen a stranger do at a restaurant in public?
I love that story. Thank you, caller. I just think that's so unhinged and crazy. Thank you. I don't know if I could top that. That's
Similar at a place where there's like self-serve condiments. I would see people when you go to a Costco, you order the hot dog. It comes with a soda cup. Pre-pandemic, I would see old people regularly fill up the soda cup with the chopped onions at the hot dog station.
Okay. That's a lot of chopped onions. That's a lot of flavor crystals.
I don't like it.
That's a lot of fucking flavor
I
crystals.
think that's why they stopped doing the onions. People would abuse them.
That's
I
crazy.
I like banana peppers a hell of a lot. I can't imagine like them floating around in water.
Maybe he
and
wants
then,
to
like,
preserve them.
And like sipping on them with a straw. Like what are we after there?
It's kind of it's like the fruit water at a WeWork. Except it's fucking banana peppers.
A little spicy water. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I love banana peppers, man.
I'm listen. I was about to ask a dumb question and I figured it out, but I am going to ask it anyway.
Tell Dan about your experience. Because I'd love for some of that to rub off. Anyway, sorry.
I was going to ask why are they called banana peppers? But it's because they're yellow.
That's what I assumed.
Like bananas, yeah. But I got there.
I never really like thought about it that long, but sure, I think that's a reasonable thing. It's probably something
Makes
else,
sense to
but,
me.
whatever. They're so good. They're so good.
Mine is I witnessed Mike Tolkoto do something, and I will post an image in the chat right now. It's when we went to that really good ramen place in LA, and I, like an adult, ordered the ramen and ate the delicious seasoned ramen with great ingredients and stuff in it. And if you look at that image, that is just milk on noodles or something of the sort, and it looks absolutely disgusting.
It looks.
What did he get?
It looks like gruel. Like it's like
it looks. And look at his face too. Like he's like horny for it.
It looks like prison food.
Wait, did he just get? What did he do?
He just got noodles and like the broth water.
In
broth.
the pasta water.
Whatever the
broth.
fuck it is.
The broth.
Oh, and the broth. Oh, okay.
I mean, he's just a basic bitch sometimes. Like he's just fucking.
That's life.
That's it. Like, whatever.
I mean,
that
listen,
just
sometimes
looks
you don't
so-
want. Sometimes you don't want stuff. That's what yours looks like without the stuff on top.
But this is what I'm talking about. Whenever
Dan,
people
you
talk about,
can't-
oh, me and Mike. No, look at my bowl at the bottom part of
Okay,
that image.
great. So you somehow you broke through with ramen. Look, good for you. There's a thousand other things that you're like
just
barely
saying.
dipping your toes into.
In the grand
Like,
scheme of things, I am a more normal human being than
that's
Mike.
not what it's
I will
about.
fight this forever.
You cannot ride on a high horse when it comes to expanding your food horizons because you're just not there yet, buddy. You're not there. You're not
Breadth
in a
of
place.
things.
You're
Breadth of
not at a
things.
place. You're not in a position to speak like this. You're just not. Am I wrong?
I'm more normal than Mike.
I can't. It's all relative, ain't it?
I don't know. Listen, folks. We did it. It's a dump royale. Sound the alarms.
How is that possible?
Light the beacon. Do like the white smoke in the Vatican, like they do when they choose a new
They're having so
church
much-
rabbi, whatever it is.
so much
Church rabbi. They're having so much gay sex at the Vatican. Did you see this?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, sound the alarms. Send the doves out. Fire the cannons. It's a dump royale, ladies and gentlemen, or dump deluxe, or of whatever it is. The last voicemail of the episode that we've cleared the queue is it department.
Hey, dumpers. So I have a coworker who, when we're having, a production issue in the IT department, it's standard parlance, it's a 911 issue. The only problem is he keeps calling it a 9/11 issue.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, what's the worst 9/11 you've ever had to deal with at work? Thanks. I love you.
This
I'm
should have been
having
an all
a-
caps one.
Yeah, because that's okay. I'm having a hot dog 9/11 is what I'm having.
Wow, we can't call the
And,
episode that. That's so good though.
That's what's happening to me.
Well,
I got to tell you something.
uh-huh.
I was in the city on Friday, and this might get back to this person, but it's okay because it's a story that I'm happy this happened.
Mhm.
These people were visiting from outside of town, and I was at like there was like a fandom party for Comic-Con that I was at. There's like industry friends, and there was a friend of a friend at the party, and they're younger. They're like your age, Nikki.
Mhm.
And one of them was like, "Hey, real talk, 9/11. What was that like?" Right? And I just like. My first thing was just laughter, like immediate laughter, right? I was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "What?" And then I was like, "Yeah, it was fucked up." Like, and then I started getting into like, I was just being honest because I think they were asking for honesty.
asking for real.
They were just like, "No, I'm 26, so it happened when I was like 2." I don't know.
It is
Just like you, right?
impossible-
Like you don't know.
No, deeply impossible for me to like imagine what the differences in existence.
Yeah,
pre and post 9/11.
And I was just sort of like, yeah, it's wild because like I'm looking at you and you're 26, and I do kind of like fundamentally believe that like 3 events of the last 30 years like set up the dominoes for the hellscape we currently live in, and obviously one of them is 9/11. And I'm just like, you don't know life before that when like things were bad, but like also. It just and I was just sort of like trying to communicate some of that.
That I do think is legitimately the generational fascination with 9/11 is that it is insane to have been alive during a a fork in the road, as it were.
Right.
But to not have experienced the before, and then to grow up in the middle of the after.
And I think, I guess before that was like Vietnam
or Kennedy.
Yeah. Kennedy, yeah.
Look, I was going to join in on this conversation, but I can't talk about 9/11 in a hot dog suit.
That's right. You are wearing a hot dog suit. Nobody referred to that or mentioned it until just this moment. And I think there's not a better place to end the pod than right there.
Here we are.
Here we are. Again, that's just so poignant. Wow. Okay. Well, listen, folks. 707 exit flu. We're going to ask that you avoid calling about any of the things we mentioned today. That includes 9/11.
No hot dogs, no 9/11.
No hot dogs, no 9/11.
restaurants.
No asking me to marry your sister.
Loans.
God, friends, you know what I got? You know what I got to say? You know, and I mean this genuinely. It's a good podcast.
It's a good one.
We're
It's a good one.
We do a good job.
podcast.
It's a good podcast.
Go to the YouTube video of this. Give it a like and comment. Just do that for me.
I farted 4 times during it.
That's pretty
good. It's a good podcast. I genuinely believe I mean that.
I genuinely believe I mean that.
Endorsement. You know how often I have to think that? Be like, wait, do I actually think that, or am I just doing a bit?
Yeah, well, I know that's
a lot every day.
I know that's
like,
the world
do I really
you
hate
live
metaphor,
in.
or is this a bit?
The duality of Dan, if you will.
I have worked myself into a shoe.
Yeah, the tug of war that is constantly at battle inside your brain. Nobody wants that.
It's not 2 wolves inside of you, Dan. It's 2 hot dogs.
That's it. Just 2 hot dogs farting at each other. Like I said, 707 exit flu. That's the phone number. We'll talk to you next week on Halloween, no less. I'm gonna wear my Halloween costume next week. Which I didn't tell anybody about, and I'll surprise everyone next week when I wear it because it just came in. I'm not gonna lie, it's my favorite costume in the last decade. I mean that.
Hell yeah.
Thank you to all the chats. Thank you to Nikki. Thank you to Jan. Thank you to Dan. And seriously, this was a journey, so it means a lot that you listen to the whole thing. We will see you next week. Thanks to all the chats. Thanks to all the callers. Until then, bye-bye.